There was no hope.
People died like flies.
Why would a loving God allow this hell to exist?
To this day, I don't understand it.
One of the darkest eras of world history began in 1938, as Hitler sought to systematically destroy the Jewish people. When he was done, 1/3 of the world's Jewish population was eliminated, murdered, destroyed. Yet there were some Jews who found safety across the seas, others less fortunate who survived in Europe by hiding away as cellars or attics, and still others who endured life in the concentration camps until the war was over. We ask ourselves, how is it that these men and women, these survivors, can go on after what they've been through? Indeed, how is it even possible? How will they learn to smile, to sing, dance, and laugh again? These are the stories of people whose lives were devastated by the Holocaust, restored, and ultimately transformed. They tell their own stories of survival and hope and faith. Faith that came from a most unexpected source.
The synagogue was met in my grandfather's house. At his house. At his house. At his house. At his house. So yes, we were very active. 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 My grandmother, she was the whole grandmother. 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 She was the hostess with the mostest over the town. Let's say there was a family who had a girl and they wanted to get married, but she couldn't afford it. And so she would go to my grandmother. And my grandmother saw to it she has a wedding.
My father was a barber and a beautician. Had his own shop, in Budapest, My mother was a homemaker. And sometimes seamstress. And from what I remember, we had a very, very happy home until the war started and things started really to change.
And every 2 weeks, there was a big market for horses, Horse traders came to stay with us. Jewish. Many were Jews. Because we kept kosher. They ate with that, they stayed overnight, and then in the morning they went to the market.
Where I was raised in Prague. Never exposed to anti-Semitism. Not only that, the Jewish people were held in very high esteem. Remember this was sent to Europe, not Eastern Europe.
The teacher would read from the Sturm, which was a German propaganda paper about the Jews. So the kids got very. They had a wrong picture of the Jews, and so when I
came to school an hour later, they would form a circle and they beat me up.
I grew up in Berlin, and I really don't remember much. And over to school, and over to school, and over to school, and over to school, and over to school. And when I was 10 years old, like him, 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 into power, and I knew that wasn't 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 good. And then they could, and then they could, and then they could, and then they could, and then the kids started acting up, and 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 kids started acting up in school. My best friend could roll, 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 my best friend could be my, not just my best friends can be, 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 just my best friends can be my friend anymore, friend anymore, friend anymore, friend anymore, friend anymore.
My father came home one day, 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 and it was Svastika, flag hanging out of our, 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 flag hanging out of our window. The only one. And my brother came home and said, what happened? My brother stepped forward and he said, I put the flags there. And my father said, why? He said, our teacher told us that Hitler is a very good man, and he will do with Germany what nobody else could do, and he gave us the flags.
When you have a scapegoat, somebody like a Jew, you know, the caricatures that used to be drawn and painted of Jewish people with their big noses and money grabbers and the cheats, and they are the reason why everybody's having all these problems is because the Jews are doing this and the Jews are doing that. Well, if you don't have anything yourself, pretty soon you say, let's blame him.
She had the most horrendous smirk on her face. She said, you Jews do not come back anymore. Now get out of my classroom. When we went out, there was a barrage of stones from the Polish people, adults and children, and with a few chosen names. Anyhow, I got bloodied up. A lot of us got very bloodied.
And there I was with my mother on that now famous death march into Bergen-Belsen. And I remember dimly having not been able to really walk, and my mother saying, you've got to, otherwise they shoot you. And left and right they were shooting people, because whoever was not able to walk was shot.
September 1, 1939, the Nazis entered our hometown. And life changed from day to night. Of course, you might realize what has happened to the Jewish people. Many fled. Those who stayed, the older one, women and so on, were gradually taken to concentration camp and done with.
Before my parents were picked up, we lived very close to a park.